Hello and welcome. Oh, that's right. I can wash that. Got my button configs all confused. Yes, I just thought this was needed doing. It was getting a bit mucky and also it needed fueling up. This is one of the tractors that I'd missed. The red all certainly needs a bit of a... Yeah, I'm going to put the fertiliser in this. It's going to rain in a bit though, so hoping we can get that done. I'm going to grab the 14 tons out so that going forwards we can actually start to sell it again, but I want to grab this out and put it into pallets, so I thought it was important, and I didn't want to do that without you being with me, so ooh. Fantastic. Right, let's grab this. Now then, I think the big trailer is in the way. I doubt. Well, stranger things have happened. Yeah, it's worth a shot. It's empty. When it was full, I would imagine, yes, this would be a bit of a stretch for it, but I'm sure I can get past that. Yeah, because I think that's got collisions on, like that other one that we got snarled up on, so it means we're going to have to pull heavily to the right to avoid clocking it. Yeah, I've left everything on the field since yesterday. Well, no, it was recorded yesterday, so that's not really a mistake. That is the truth. Alright, so we want to be dropping that. And now we'll grab that 14 tons. Then we're going to reject the whole lot, and then I'm going to put a couple in, because we know that is enough to do the 2 grass fields, and that's what we're really on with now. Now, it's a point, actually. What are we doing now? Wouldn't it be, isn't it really? I thought I was going to have an easy session right now, but I've just thought about this. Oughtn't we to be planting wheat or barley? Because they're the crops we're missing. Right, anyway, one thing at a time. This is true. Let's fill this first, eject it out, try and find a spot that's a little bit out of the way. And yeah, then we can sort of change it to selling again. Not we've not got much digestate at the minute. That's one thing I will say. Where do we stick this little lot? And it's weird. You think it's going to eject to the right. Now we always drive through that shed, which is that it's got a bit of a blind spot actually. We get the digestate from that, but we don't very often go behind the back of the biogas plants. Truthfully, it should allow us to eject it because there's no real objects in the way. Let's try not to get it on the train track though. Ah, and of course, it's got to the left for a change. Oh, do you know this game? Right, okay. Then let's fill it with a couple, get a couple of tons in. That is more than enough to do those 2 fields. So we'll get 3 really, yeah, because it's going to be 3, isn't it? Right. Fantastic. And we'll leave that as our store. A little ball, I think I've just changed the wrong thing. Close cover and deactivate. No, I haven't done it, that's alright. Thought I'd switched off the automatic. Oh, be careful. You literally run into that. We don't want that. Let's just run around the back. Yeah, look, there's no train on this. Well, there is, it's there, but what I mean is it's not a running train, so it doesn't affect things on the map. Right, so actually our seeder is a no-till, so we want to be getting that going soon. We'll set the work. We're going to do 1 headland on the first field. Then we're going to set a worker going. But then we're going to do the set, rinse and repeat on the second field. But whilst, yeah, we're going to be joggling from one to the other. We're going to be doing the fields. Doing it? No. It is quite a bit. And if we're going to do one, also we're going to get straw from it, which we can create the... Well, hopefully we'll have the animals over the winter, is what I'm hoping. This is my last recording of this before going on to the normal Let's Plays now. That this is it. Oh, you can't really do this. No, you're forgetting the biggest job you've got today. Yeah, today's gonna be a long day. It's true, actually. The thing I've got to do the most is grab those bales off. Well, we won't be fertilising or liming at all because that's just not realistic, as I keep saying. So yes, we shall. Let's go grab one of the big fence, and we are going to go grab the Anderson, and we are going to want the fence because. Oh, switch that off. Yes, I'm going to go into a time-lapse, so it speeds the travel up, and yeah, the next session I think we're going to be planting seeding, actually, seeding the, we're going to have to cultivate this as well. I'm not sure whether no-till will actually do that. We should see next session. I would have thought so. It's basically a cultivator on the front end, isn't it, really? It's nothing... Your cultivator would sort of clear that off, so I would say that it would. We've checked in the sales. Keep hoping a lorry is going to pop. Yeah, I mean the Panthers and they. Oh, what about has that got? That adds something else at the end. Ah, the easy flow. Yeah, the other thing the base game doesn't have is adapters, because really the telehandler can cope with a 5-ton bucket. Well, the that high dump bucket is 3.5 tonner, so it'd be better for us. But there's no. Yeah, you'd need one of the CSZ pack, or there's quite a few adapters, but none of them are base game. None of them are Giants kit. So, right, I'm going to do this as we're going to have a quick look to see which is the best place to take the bales to at the present moment. Yeah, I mean, it is ideal to wait till, but we can't afford to miss the final cut, which is, or do we? It'll be October. We're going to be cutting in October. In which case, this probably wouldn't be a bad set to leave until the back end. Thinking about it, I know I'm changing my mind and chopping and changing. But actually, I am speaking a little bit of truth. So then, let's grab you. And let's start everyone's engines. I do usually do this. I thought I had, but... Yeah, no, I have. Right, so then, let's stick these... Well, let's stick it on the concrete for now. I think the money's right now, and this is a lot better now. This slab is that road is perfect now. It really is. Doesn't need any more. Oh no, I didn't start your engine. Yeah, it doesn't need any more adjustment. That one is the main one that's going to get to this bit. Is now perfect. Well, I think it's perfect anyway. So then we need to go grab the no-till, the big fence here. As I take the trailer with us. We are going to see if... No, we've got plenty of seeds, and we should... Oh, you know, we've got plenty of fertiliser. If we have to pick up a couple, we will do. And we can also have the front box on this, really. Not that it's needed for this, but we can have it for additional storage, so that's not a bad thing either. And over the winter, we are going to definitely go pigs. Definitely. So, front box. Now the other one should already have stuff in it. I don't think we ejected it. No, we didn't. Ton of that. So now we want this, and this is no-till. We checked last time we looked at this. So... Right, so we need plenty of everything. Seeds. Didn't we stick all of everything in that? Sure we did. Now, are we going to let the automatic... Ah, won't do it for this though, will it? I don't think. No, you've got to... This is where you have to open your front boxes. Ah. Well, no, it just doesn't... I'm so used to that. minute. Hang on a minute. Where at? What is? Oh, is this one of those? Oh, no, it was there. Or that might have been the front. Yeah, I think it's. How can I open the? This is one of those you have to unfold, and we're going to need to grab the telehandler. Open cover. Only does it when you do that. Yeah. Pretty good, that. Right, so then that means we're going to have to grab the... Yeah, let's switch that off. Let's go grab the telehandler, which I thought we didn't need, but now all of a sudden we do need it. Yeah, we'll grab the... Do we need the harvester again? Sunflowers. Yes, we do. Definitely. Next month. Right, so I need seeds and fertilizer. So it's a good job we have got this down here. I do like the realism of this, I do, truthfully. Never used to ever do this where you actually use a telehandler to fill it up, but I think it does add that bit of realism, really. So, no matter what we go for, really, will it give me an option, or it just, no, it should do, really. So we want, actually it has done some more of that. Fantastic. Could really have gone and fetch, well, we can still fetch that. So we filled the complete front section, and it's the back one. It needs more than this, but yeah, this will do for starters. Fantastic. Seeds, we definitely stuck all the seeds in there. And there was quite a bit, if I remember rightly. Now, wheat is one of those that does require quite a lot of seeds. So yeah, this is going to... 92 so is that all? I thought we got more than that. We've not sold any seeds or anything silly. Wow. I thought we got more seeds than that. Maybe not. Now that looks fairly fun to me. It is. There's only, yeah. Right, so that's why we... so perhaps it did fill the seeds then. See, it did need some. We'll keep that with that in there. And we will go and... Yeah, that's a point. Can we do... Oh, well, I don't think we can. We need to grab the telehandler and stick those seeds back in. Do you know? And we need to go grab some fertilizer from our store at the back where we just stuck it. And obviously this is another thing, the realism element that I have been playing with recently. Again, is a mod. Yeah, I like to put the grates down. I don't like to just do it in the ground. Those type of refinements that the mods offer, obviously, are missing in the base game, as I keep saying. And I'm not I am banging the drum. It is true, but I'm just drawing everyone's attention to the fact that it's true. I can't bang the drum unless it's true, really. Well, unless I'm a liar, but I'm not lying about these things. I hate lying. Let's grab two. Let's push them together a little bit as well. I think that would be enough. Now then, that didn't mean to do that. Right, so our hopper is about out of, well, no, it's not out, it's about 2/3, about 25 tons by the look of that. So it's not really, not out yet. Or is it this side here is the one that we want? Let's not go through the caravan window. Should be about right. Let's see. Oh, no, let's put it further back on to get clocked when I close the wings of that. Fantastic. And we shall see if I am right about the no-till, whether that door's actually, is supposed to be a cultivator on the front as well. Arrow stroke cultivator. So really should just work and rip that field to pieces, even though it seems a bit of a stretch with it being sort of like, almost straw, really. Sorghum's a strange crop. Right, let's... And we don't want sorghum again, we want wheat. Now this is going to cane, but so would barley. It wouldn't really matter which one we did. So then, moments of truth. I have. Now then, it does indeed. I thought it did. But right, I'm going to say my words because this is, this has changed now. I was going to do the bales, now we're not going to do the bales, but it does make more sense to wait till when the bales are at their best price. So we do need to do this, which is something I hadn't actually thought of last session. It was only when I was thinking about, don't you need wheat or barley? And I was thinking, yes, I do. Now we will buy the pig food over the winter, and obviously it's not going to hit until halfway through next year. But nevertheless, we still do need to plan for the future, even if we are going to. We do one at a time. Yeah, we will. We'll do that. So I'm going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I'd come out of the time lapse a little early because, yeah, I'm going to finish this session as soon as we've finished this little bit. Yeah, I apologise as well for... Yeah, have you ever been in the zone so much that you're not really aware of your surroundings? I knew it was going to rain. I knew it started raining. And then I just literally grabbed the equipment and went. And I thought, hang on a minute, it's raining. Why are you still carrying on? So I do apologise for that. Yeah, I'm trying to reflect realistically. And I was so in the zone that I just totally forgot about the actual rain. And I thought, yeah, it finally dawned upon me. And that's why I suddenly stopped and sped up time. So, yeah, apologies on that. A little bit of a, yeah, I got carried away, you could say, definitely. Yeah, done well. I'm not sure. I've got to be honest. When the worker took over the liming, I mean, I set it in the right line, and it went all over the wrong fields. So we pretty much had to do it all ourselves anyway. So, and the weeding, they're awful at weeding. Absolutely terrible. It's like it's an alien science to them. They go. Yeah, so I have no idea. I pretty much did the field again with the weeding because I had no idea where they had got to and where they hadn't. So yeah, I've pretty much looked as you jump out. That surprises me that we miss a patch here. It really does. Yeah, so there's a few patches that are missing, unfortunately. But yeah, we've done well. We have a look on the... Yeah, we can see that there's that entire fields, 2 fields of wheat. Yeah, those 2 should be ready next month. Our sugar beet and our sunflowers. So we've planted for the future for that. I think I remember. Yeah, I can't now, can I? I left this over there. We ought to top this up with lime though, just as we go. So that's yeah. So looking at the, obviously there's a great demand on at the minute, and it's about 300. Well, the top price is 340. So I think we can do a little bit better. It's not greed talking. I was thinking, well, we're not in a rush, not really. We can lime and fertilise over the winter. The biggest job we've got to do now is that last bit of harvest over there. So yeah, amazing. We've done all of that we've got to do. There's going to be a few patches of weeds, as we've just seen. But I thought I'd been a little bit more thorough than that. And yeah, again, it's the trouble. In some ways, you wish the workers didn't do it, and then you just did it all yourself. Because at least if you do it yourself, you're only you to blame, and you know where you got to a degree. Right, fantastic. Let's put this. No, this we need out. Let's fill this with. Yeah, I've got that fertiliser ready, just in case, the last little bit out that was made at the time when we passed. I also got the 3 tons over by the field that's literally ready, so if we... Yeah, I'll take it next session, it's not going to matter. But we are going to stick this away. I really don't want to be getting into bad habits. Yeah, I do agree with Marty. Marty made a comment that... perhaps I shouldn't have moved from the top. It was a strange farmyard. All of the Horsch, it didn't feel like a farm. It felt more like a Horsch's headquarters. And I've got to be honest, that was the only reason really that I did move out of it. I thought, yeah, the sheds, there were lots of sheds. That was amazing. But it felt more like a showroom than it did a farm. So it was, yeah, I thought I'd sooner... Yeah, no, I truly did. It was really that. I did sort of want to make as a farm. And I thought everyone's going to be staying here because it is a lovely place. And it is. It really is a very nice place. So I thought, well, let's just do... And this, I really do like this. There is the room for the farmyard. There's even the room for the pigs, which I'm quite pleased about. We'll just about get the pigs in where we've got the trailers at the minute without blocking the field. Is there a... Yeah, I'm just trying to look for wood forestry machines. Is it the Trex, the T-Rex or something that cuts trees? Hang on, have I just passed it? No. Thinking of the Raptor, but it's not the Raptor. The Trex or the T-Rex. I thought it was back in the game, but then again, it's obviously not base game, so... What about in forestry? What have we got in forestry on this? I don't think there's anything like the tree devour or anything like that, is there? In base game, I think it's just, yeah, you can chop it down. You can mulch a little. Yeah, tree stumps. Yeah, obviously you can hide them out of things, but I've tried that. That is, yeah, pretty darn awful. Don't mince your words, Mr. Smith. Just say how you feel it. No, it is true. I literally had that on Oboe's Hollow. I gave up after a few minutes. It was that awful. I think I sold it in disgust for about £3 because it was in the sales and it was a bargain at about, I can't remember, 50 grand or 100 grand, half of its price, and I literally sold it for a stupid amount at the end because I was just wanted shut of it because, yeah, literally it is a real art to doing that, and it's one that I don't think I ever want. I'm a tree devourer type of person, definitely. But that is another session ended. Our money is doing well. We've got an awful lot of money tied up in those bales, though. We really have. So I'm well looking forward to that. When we cash those in, hopefully in December, January, we're going to... Well, last year it was in the middle of the night and it came out and it was dropping lows. So, well, not low, but lower. So what have we got? Let's just see what we've actually got left in. Yeah, that's distributing straight away. 20 tons of silage. So we do need to get a load over and stuck in because that is beginning to drop now. So the bales have actually all gone, which is quite nice. Yeah, there's no digestate in there at the minute, although there's a little bit going to come across. Herbicide and lime are both, wow, well doing well. Switch that off now. And the herbicide is still trundling along. Not for much longer though. In fact, do you know something? We're going to switch it off. Yeah, it's got 120 litres. We'll leave that be. Quite happy with that. So yes, that is the state of play. Yeah, over the winter we will get some normal pig food. We will. I am going to do that to just do as what's missing, but we obviously need to get all of our crop in. But yeah, so that we've got the sugar beet, the root crop, the sunflower, and the sorghum, which is the corn equivalent, basically. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the pigs. I think we should be able to survive on that, but we should top up the grain that's missing with the pig food. Yeah, I did sort of that's the one thing we will do. Or I suppose we could do a contract, thinking about it. If we could, what is available now? There's not, you don't get much spare crop now though, since Giants did the, yeah, field 17. You've got to be really quick with these, otherwise it goes. That's not a bad little earner. What is field 17? Please don't tell me it's a monster. 12, 7, 8, 6, 5. It's our original field. That's a big field for... It is actually. That's a very large field for only 17,000. Do you know something? I think we'll pass. That's not very good at all. Anyway, yes. All that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this fantastic map. It really, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the challenge. I'm getting my head around it now. Yeah, it's exactly as when the very first time on Thornton Farm in FS19 when I went to hard economy. I was so close to throwing in the towel so many times because it was so tough. This was the same because you're out of your comfort zone. You've not got all the familiar things, all your mods that you like, that you lean upon and all the rest of it. It's just you, your tools, the seeds and the equipment and the horrible, terrible work. It really is. But yeah, they do help a little. They do, I've got to be honest. Sometimes the mowing and some of the tools they seem alright with. There's some weeding and liming and fertilising. You'd think they'd be able to go in a straight line. They just like do weird things and veer off into another field. I was like watching it out the corner of my eye, going over the sugar bit, and I'm thinking, I didn't even set you on that line. Why are you going veering off to the left? I was charging all over the field, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? I've already limed that field, so how can you possibly be liming it? But yeah, it did. So yeah, the rest is history. Yeah, anyway, all I'm going to say for now is thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.